Today's daily deal. Wow, so much news last week. I've got to unpack a little bit of it for you, and some things that happened even in 2025 that are all culminating into some possibly very significant changes in the market. So last week the jobs report was weak as expected, which is always going to put some downward pressure on rates. And guess what we saw? Friday we saw rates hit 5.99%. Now that is the lowest in quite some time, about 30 months or so. So that is a big indicator. Now they did pop up back a little bit here Friday afternoon and early this morning, but we're still hovering in those low sixes, and if you're FHA or VA, even lower. So if you have a higher rate because you bought in the last couple of years, you may want to contact your mortgage professional to see if refinancing is a smart thing for you. But really what I want to talk about is 2026 and what might be happening here in the overall market. So let's do a quick rundown of the proposals that we've heard. We've heard about the 50-year mortgage last year. We've heard about mortgage portability last year. Now we're hearing at a federal level of the possibility of limiting the number of homes that institutional investors, the BlackRocks, Blackstones, Vanguards of the world, how much they could buy, because that is getting in the way of individuals like you and me being able to buy on our own, because, well, they're coming in with cash or coming in with strong offers. They have an ability to, I don't want to say control the market, but if they buy enough, they really get to dictate some of the rents and what happens in a market. So establishing some controls over that would be a huge thing. Another proposal that was made last week is that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, sitting on $200 billion, could buy more mortgages and therefore drive those mortgage rates down, just like what happened during COVID. Not at that same rate, however, a little bit of artificial depreciation in rates, making homes more affordable, because we know that affordability is an issue. We also very likely have a new Fed chair coming in May that may follow a little more of this administration's desire. So regardless of the politics of it, front and center in the headlines is housing affordability and making it where you can own a home again if you don't already own one, or you could actually sell yours and right size, whether that's upsizing or downsizing because of an empty nester situation or whatever your personal situation may be. So a lot of things happening. I'm happy to unpack all of it with you individually if you want to reach out, and I will continue keeping the news relevant in these daily deals so you know what's going on. That is your daily deal, and we'll see you tomorrow.